Hey everybody, Nova here, and it feels like we were just here a couple of weeks ago, but here we are again with another wintertime vlog. Let's get into it. As I mentioned last time, the PDGA's medical committee wanted some of my blood, or more specifically, they wanted me to get a blood test to measure the level of testosterone in my bloodstream. As I explained last time, this is a very stupid request because I stopped having testes 20 years ago, but what do I know? I'm not a doctor. So anyway, I had my blood drawn at my doctor's office on Tuesday, January 3rd, and by the evening of the 8th, I could see the results online. And what do you know? Look at where that arrow falls on the green normal female range. It's in the low part, which makes perfect sense considering, I'm a 52-year-old woman and all. Science! Now, sharper-eyed viewers, and you're my kind of people, will notice that the result is shown in different units than the nanomoles per liter measurement that the PDGA policy specifies. But that's okay. With the power of ordinary mathematics, we can convert the 15 nanograms per deciliter shown on this lab report into the PDGA specified units of nanomoles per liter. Converting things from one unit to another usually means multiplying one thing by a conversion factor to get the other number, like multiplying inches by 25.4 to get the number of millimeters, or multiplying pounds by 454 to get the number of grams. That sort of thing. The same principle applies on the teeny tiny scale of molecules in your bloodstream. Okay, to convert from nanograms per deciliter to nanomoles per liter, multiply the nanograms per deciliter by 0.347. So we take 15 and multiply it by 0.0347, and the resulting nanomoles per liter is 0.52 nanomoles per liter. All right, 0.52 nanomoles per liter. What does that mean? Let's look at the graph. The normal range for women is 0.5 to 2.4 nanomoles per liter. So basically, my lab result is at the bottom of the normal range. My testosterone is hella low, like very low. Like, why are we even talking about this low? Also, the limit per the PDGA policy is 2 nanomoles per liter. And as an aside, that's too low, but that's another topic for another time. Regardless, 0.52 is way less than 2. That's just one of the two things the medical committee demanded from me, though. The other was a letter from my doctor which explains to them that, in her expert opinion, since I had my testes removed 20 years ago, and since the current blood test shows such a pitifully low level of testosterone, that she thinks it's probably been that low for the past 24 months. My doctor, a kind and thoughtful old lady who could have retired at any time really, but she continues to practice for the love of her work, is absolutely furious at the medical committee. So good job, medical committee. You pissed off my doctor, an expert in transgender women's medicine. Anyway, long story short, I sent the medical committee the results of the blood test. They got back to me 3 days later with this email. In the email, they thanked me for the blood test, but then they asked me for something new. Formerly, they'd wanted a blood test and a letter from my doctor, which says she thinks I'm fine. Now they want a physician note documenting the date and procedure of gender-affirming surgery. You know, that surgery I had 20 years ago. Would it be okay if I went and looked up my surgeon from 20 years ago and got a letter from them? Have any of you had surgery 20 years ago? Let me ask you this. Do you still keep in touch with your surgeon? Send them Snapchats or, share cat memes on Facebook? I'm guessing no, I don't. Fortunately for me, for unrelated legal reasons, I had made sure to obtain such a letter 20 years ago, and I've kept it in my filing cabinet next to my other important legal documents, like my birth certificate, my car title, my passport. I dug this out of the back of my filing cabinet and I mailed them a close-up photo of the old letter on Wednesday, the 11th of January. I have not yet heard back from the medical committee. I am so tired of dealing with them. I really hope this is the end of this nonsense. It's all just so dumb.
It's so dumb. It's so dumb, it's brilliant. No! It's just dumb!
And the hell of it is, even after I get all of this finished, I will still be banned from playing in FPO at all majors and from every DGPT tournament. I'm jumping through all these stupid hoops, and I'm getting costly and invasive medical procedures done at the PDGA's demand. And in the end, I will still only be considered by the PDGA to be a part-time woman, eligible for some female places, but not others. So this is definitely not the last you're going to be hearing about this matter from me. That's a promise. And if you want to be sure to stay on top of what's going on with me in disc golf, Oh, come on now, you knew this was coming. You have to subscribe to my channel and click on or tap the notification bell. That way you'll know the moment I drop a new video. Go on, do it right now. I'll wait. See? That wasn't so hard. Thanks. And now that you've done that, I'll see you next time.